Hi guys, welcome to Books to Huda! Getting ready to film this, I'm just so excited. I wasn't even gonna do this, but now I'm too pumped up and I finished the most wonderful book this morning, and if you've been following me at all, you know that it's Rowell's Carry On. I love this book so much. There's so many wonderful, wonderful things about this book. This is gonna be spoilery, I'm sure, so if you don't want it spoiled for you, go out and read it. Just go buy it, go get it, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous book, too. I mean, this is one I'm so glad that I have a physical copy, because the cover itself, gorgeous. The undercover, also gorgeous. The end plates, or end pages, also gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Oh, it's so good. Okay. This is the first book I've read, I think, where a gay relationship has been the main relationship in a book, and I love that. I just loved it. I loved it, I loved it, I loved it. Ah. I tried to dress sort of Baz-like today. I don't know, he's definitely my favorite character. You know, I've got, like, green, because green, Baz is green, of course. And blue, I guess they're sort of both of them. I don't know. I tried. Sadly, I don't own any velvet blazers, so I couldn't really do that aesthetic. This book is going to give me the biggest book hangover, I just know it. So I think I'm just going to read it again. I'm probably just going to read it again right away, even though I have, like, oodles of books over there to go through. So, let's discuss this, shall we? Okay, if anyone doesn't know, this is the kind of companion to Fangirl by Rowell. There they are, Simon and Baz on the cover. I read this a couple summers ago at the advice of Books and Quills, Sana. Absolutely loved it. The Simon and Baz, like, interruptions of this book, I was sort of like, meh, about. I didn't really care, but I was a little bit intrigued. And then when I found out that there was going to be this book, I was very excited about it, because I've been rereading the Harry Potter series slowly, and this is sort of Harry Potter-ish, you know. I'm sure you all know what this is by now. If you're watching a booktube video, you know what this book is. Because it's blowing up everywhere. So, just a few things that I've been sort of thinking about. A, how much I love it. B, how much I love it. No. C, I love how much cultural allusions, like fan things are in this. There's allusions to Doctor Who and Harry Potter and lots of other things that I can't remember. Pokemon. You know, I didn't make a list. I didn't even plan making this video. It's just coming out because I'm really excited about it. So, okay, so super spoilery coming up, but that spell at the end that Baz casts, so mute this if you don't want to hear this, mute it. There's a spell that Baz casts at the end called On Love's Light Wings, and it says, you know, this is Baz's voice, it's a hard spell and an old spell, and it works only if you understand the great vowel shift of the 16th century, and if you're stupidly in love, which is beautiful. So, if this spell is supposed to be said before the great vowel shift, On Love's Light Wings would actually be Un Love's Lichte Winges. So that's how Baz must have had to say that, and I just love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. You can tell that Rowell knows her literature. All of the spells that they use, how it's words that are generally literature-based. You know, there's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and Carry On, and Bohemian Rhapsody, you know, songs, and Shakespeare, and just so many great things about this book. So, you may notice that I have little guys on the side, my tabby guys as I call them. The red ones are for plot stuff, and the blue ones are for romance stuff that I wanted to have access to whenever I felt like rereading a certain moment. So many good moments, guys, so many. That's really all that I wanted to say, I think. Other than, like, it's a love letter to literature and to Harry Potter and to, not necessarily to Harry Potter, but it's just a love letter to being a fan of things. Like, because of all the allusions and because of the way the characters are written, and they're so perfect. I did stop somewhere in my reading this morning and write, here it is. I'll read this. What did I write? This book is so brilliant. It's the perfect blend of illusions and creations. The characters are so real and alive, or almost. Talk about you, Baz. I love that the teenagers speak realistically. I love that they swear. It's just not, you know, being an adult as I am, reading young adult fiction gets a bit tiresome when people don't speak realistically, so I love that she used actual swear words. And the pacing of this was brilliant. The plot was great. She had me fooled in a few places. Like, I thought I knew it was coming and I didn't. But then she drops the ending on you, and you don't, unless you're, I mean, I found out the big reveal about Simon at the time when the characters find out about the big reveal about Simon. Oh, it was so great. It was so great. I think I'm gonna reread it. So, okay, I've just done it. I've read the first sentence, so I think I'll keep going. And, carry on. Books, Ahuda.
Probably film some thumbnail shots here. Oh, I'm also, while we're doing this, I'm also making a playlist for Simon and Baz. So far, most of it is from Nick Jonas's new album, which for some reason just really works. Like, so far, I Want You and Push are just perfect because of the way that Baz and Simon's magic works. Yeah, I'm trying out some things with this. Okay, so let's film some thumbnails, because why not? Fandom coming out of my eyes!
Oh my gosh, guys, I love this book so much. I'm gonna start fan crying. No.